Pick up my son from school, and right after that, we got a delayed notification. We slowed things down on the way to the airport. But guess what? Another delay once we got there. After a long wait, we finally took off around 9:30 p.m. Landed at KL airport at 2 a.m. So tired. And yeah, this is how they handed out a stroller. Just tossed like this. Better pack it to yourselves, guys. Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel that's on the road. We were so tired yesterday that we almost slept until 11 a.m. You know, traveling with a little kid and taking a late night flight is really not a good combo. And the KL's airport is quite far from the city. It took us about an hour to get there. Anyway, we are here now. This weekend, we are doing a Kuala Lumpur city walk. Let's see what you can do in KL over weekend. If here, you'll find some news. Strolling through the street of Kuala Lumpur, I can't help but notice how different it feels from Bangkok. Even though both are Southeast Asia cities, KL looks newer and has a much stronger Chinese presence. You can spot traces of Chinese culture in almost every corner. The only thing they have in common is the heat. It's just as scorching here, but I still love this Southeast sky. The deep blue somehow lifts your mood instantly. But sometimes chaos gives me a strangely familiar feeling. The construction signs everywhere remind me of Shenzhen, where new buildings seem to be going up on every corner. It makes me wonder, is the whole world becoming one giant Chinatown? After walking around for a bit, we went to KLCC Park, but the kids' playground was closed for maintenance, so we switched plans and headed to the Twin Tower instead. Looking up from below, they are honestly pretty impressive. The weather is really hot, but you can see the sky is very clean. Did you see that? It's so tall, but this angle is so strange. Just enjoying the warm breeze and the people watching a bit. That's what travel is all about. Okay, thank you. It's almost 5 p.m. and I'm just having my first meal of the day. As you know, our flight was delayed yesterday and it completely messed up today's schedule. The toast is quite crispy and the butter makes it really flaky. The milk tea is smooth too. Overall, it kind of has that old school Hong Kong cafe vibe. This made me laugh. I forgot the egg isn't fully cooked. When I cracked it, the yolk splashed all over my hand. As an Asian, I can't believe I still don't know how to eat this properly. It's just a mess.
Traveling with our son, we didn't plan much. Just walked around near the hotel until it was time for dinner. After eating Thai food all the time in Bangkok, we felt like having some Chinese food in KL. My wife picked a modern Cantonese place. Nice vibe, but the price was about double what you'd pay in Guangdong. Just as we were heading back to the hotel, it suddenly started pouring. Southeast Asia weather really changed so fast. Good night, everyone.
Originally, we planned to leave at 8 a.m. because the journey takes about 2 hours. It's not very close, but as you know, traveling with a kid always takes more time. So in the end, we only arrived at the station at 11 a.m. Let's see what time we finally get to Malacca. After breakfast, we came to TBS. Yes, today we are going to Malacca for a one-day trip. I'm so excited.
You can buy tickets at the machine, but it's quicker if there's staff to help. No need to fill in all your details. Just put zeros and double check it's your bus before you get on. We just took the nearest bus, but turns out the comfort really depends on the company. This one looks kinda old and dirty, but at least it was on time. 2 hours later, we finally got to Malacca. Just a head up, the station toilets need coins, but they are still pretty dirty.
It's really hot and so hungry. I'm so hungry. I need to find something to eat first. We just sit down and it's almost 4 p.m.
I actually like Malacca more than KL. It's really nice for photos. It kind of feels like Penang. If you've got time, I'd say stay a night and just take it slow. Malacca is not that big and everything is pretty close. So a day trip is easy if you are short on time. The streets are super colorful, hard not to love. It's also more walkable than Penang, with way less traffic. We took a break at the Moonshine Cafe. Feel like we were on the moon. My son even asked why the moon was there. The owner was super impressed too. Switching between English, Cantonese, Mandarin, and Malay like is nothing. Seeing Chinese signs all over the streets got me thinking, how did the early Chinese settlers end up here and make a life for themselves? As a durian lover, I couldn't come to Malaysia without trying some, but we picked the wrong spot. This place mainly does fried durian. I still prefer it fresh. After the durian, we head to the stadiums. The walk was still really nice, but it got super crowded. Tourist schools everywhere. Not the easiest place to walk around, and the photos? Jacks packed with people. It was so crowded, so we didn't stay long at the stadiums and went to the Malacca Street instead. But my mosque was already closed when we got there. We asked the guard and found a small path that led to a little beach where we could see the street. Like I said earlier, we picked the wrong durian place, so we went for round two. Freshly opened ones are just better. The bus back was nicer and cleaner than the one in the morning. Another 2 hours ride. So that's 4 hours total for a day trip. With a kid, I'd say stay alive. Otherwise, it's pretty tiring. We got back to KL really late. Good night, everyone. Good morning. It's our last day in KL. We don't really have any plans today, since we are heading back to Bangkok this afternoon. But of course, coffee is a must. We found a nearby cafe, pretty popular, so it wasn't easy to get a seat. It's a bit small, but I like the big windows. Sitting by the window having breakfast. Just one of the nice parts of traveling. We happened to be here during Ramadan, and the malls were all beautifully decorated. My son didn't even want to leave. Before heading back to Bangkok, he picked out a little gift for himself. Guess he knew the trip was coming to an end. On the way to the airport, it started raining again. The self check-in machine wasn't working, and there was no staff to help. Total mess. After trying a few, we finally got it done. How they fix this? Finally on the plane back to Bangkok. That's a wrap for our KL trip. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.